to charge this battery up. Right now, about to print some labels. I'm thinking I might do a vlog because I got a lot to do today. Number one, I gotta stop it. I used to own, like, I'll do a separate video on this, but I used to own like a sneaker store, so I have one of these like Keymaster machines, and I need to go empty the money out of it. So I guess I'll show y'all that. It's usually not like too much, maybe $100 or $2 or something. Maybe today it's a good amount in there. I haven't been in a minute. Right now I'm printing out orders because while I'm out, I might as well ship out these orders. So that pretty much means I gotta leave Greek. I gave him a bath today because he needed one. Let me start showing all his business. I don't know what this lighting is looking like, so I apologize. But I was thinking, I was like, I might as well press record, and even if this doesn't end up in a vlog, which if you're watching it, it did, I made sure I recorded. So yeah, right now the camera is sitting on top of the label printer, but I'll show you guys what that looks like. So about to press print. Again, this is pretty much like an inkless printer, so requires no ink, and it just prints out all the labels like so. I think this lens is kind of got something on it, but yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. Now I'm being risky on top of a water bottle. Okay, so it actually did save, and we got all the labels. It's not like a crazy amount, but it's 7, and I'm happy it's orders. Regardless, I don't care if it's 2, 3 orders. I'm getting orders in. So about to go ahead and go to the store that I was telling you guys about, that I had my Keymaster machine in, empty that money out, maybe try and put another shoe in there, because that's what I really been pushing towards, getting some different shoes in there. So maybe I talk to them about that, and I'll show y'all a little bit of that. Head to the storage unit, ship these orders out. I don't know if I can make it to, I don't think I'll be able to make it to UPS today, but I'll drop these off tomorrow. But yeah, got quite a bit. Yeah, nothing crazy. It will be me kind of doing some making jewelry because of that, but either way, it is what it is. But yeah, let me take all this. But yeah, I'll pick it back up, pick the camera back up and everything, get you guys like understanding where we are when we're there. But I'll see you guys when we get there. Okay, I don't know what the lighting looks like, but I just pulled up to the location. So once I get inside of there, I'll show you guys pretty much you know, what it's like owning. It's not really a vending machine, but it low-key looks like a big vending machine. Count that cash, get up out of here, head to the storage unit, pack these orders up. I guess I could give you guys some tips. So say you wanted to start, like, I don't own these vending machines, of course, but say you wanted to start like a vending machine business or something along those lines. The way that I approach it, as far as stores, it's better to go into the individual store and, you know, talk to the store owner. But if it's one of these like larger retailers, the likelihood of you actually getting into one of those is a lot less likely. But yeah, appreciate it. But when it comes to like the smaller stores, especially like sneaker boutiques, you got a lot higher chance of getting into one of those. So those are stores I usually approach for stuff like this. But you also could go directly through the mall. The only thing with going directly through the mall is sometimes the fees are higher, but don't ever feel scared to like actually reach out to a mall in a bigger place, because 9 times out of 10 they looking for tenants anyway, so it's a good chance. But we're almost in there, so once I get inside, I'll pick up the camera then. So I just pulled up to the store I was telling y'all about that. Like I have my Keymaster machine in, but one of the cool things is they're doing in person like DTG printing. So I might actually like come here to actually get some stuff printed. So that's what's up. Like I'm happy. I stopped in here. Okay, so just to give you guys a quick update. So as you saw, I was just in, that was pretty much like the second store of the store that houses my Keymaster machine. And I know y'all probably saw like me getting the money out the Keymaster machine, and that's kind of regular at this point. It was only like $93 in there. So half of that, we split it in half. So it wasn't too much. So right now I'm about to head into the shoe palace, but I kind of wanted to talk about the fact that I have the availability to a DTG machine and what that means. So, um, a lot of the times, like having like a US manufacturer sometimes can uh, be more expensive. But if you have somebody who specializes in like DTG printing, like the price of it drops tremendously. And just the fact that I can go there with blanks and print stuff, that's gonna be something different, especially locally. And I'm kind of like excited, well, not kind of excited, I am excited that that's there. So I want to start testing out stuff, and also the turnaround time. So now if I have a design, I could test it out, fast turnaround. So I still want to do the cut and sew for my brand. So I might still get like the blanks produced as cut and sewn and then shipped to me blank. It kind of depends on like the price the manufacturer would cost to produce those items blank. But no, I could also get some blanks that are manufactured here in the US. So overall, I don't know. I'm just happy that I have the opportunity at least to test it, because a lot of the times when I've worked with U.S. manufacturers, I haven't known them personally, and with this being like a working relationship already, it's just like a different mindset overall. So I wanted to give a quick update on that, but now about to head, like I said, into the shoe palace just to see if they have any shoes I can add into the machine, and then if I do find some, I'll show you guys. These right here are hard. I don't like the laces. I like these Air Force Ones. Okay, guys, so picking you guys up, this is the next day. I'm at the storage unit. Breek is not with me. I had to go to yoga this morning, so I've been trying to get back into my yoga classes, because when I moved to my new apartment that I downsized to the studio, um, I really wasn't able to go to yoga. So I've been trying to get back onto that. So I went to yoga this morning, just kind of woke up with what I have on right now and left, went to the yoga class. So right now I'm at the storage unit, and I'll be completely honest. I feel like everybody has those days where sometimes you don't really feel up to doing some of the tasks that you know you have to do. For me, that's shipping, but it could be any task. But what really sets you apart from other people in the long run is doing things on days where you don't feel like doing it. And if you consistently do that, you'll outpace majority of people, because most people, they won't do days on things on days when they do feel like doing it. So if you can do things on days when you do feel like doing it and do it at an exceptionally high level, and then also do things on days when you don't feel like doing it, you'll outpace a lot of expectations and a lot of things that you even set for yourself. So anyway, we're gonna head into the unit, and then I'll pick the camera back up when we're in there. But I pretty much already, like, I was kind of debating if I would actually even like vlog it, and I was like, what are you doing? So pull the camera out. So I'm gonna head into the storage unit, and then once we get in there, I'll show you guys everything that I already got set up. Okay, so I got a few orders on this side and some clothing orders. Finally pretty much selling out the rest of the rhinestone zip ups. Um, but yeah, mostly jewelry orders over here that I need to pack up. So shouldn't take too long. I'm gonna go ahead and clip this and then start packing up these orders. But yeah, kind of like what I was saying when I was out there. Some days you really don't, feel up to the task, but you gotta kind of lock in and do it anyway. So that's what I am doing right now, because before I decided to even pick up the camera and decide to try and finish out this vlog, I was watching other YouTube people in the same industry doing pretty much what I should be doing. So it's like, let me just pick my camera up and do the same thing. But yeah, also it's like me not recording it and doing it on camera allows me to speed up the entire process. So I kind of want to make sure I drop these off. And I also go thrifting later today, because I kind of been slacking in that area with like my local consignment stuff. But again, I've been moving a lot, so I haven't really just had time to really settle in. So trying to get like back on track, back on schedule with a lot of stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much today. And then as far as like UPS, I could show you guys that, but it's a pretty easy process. You literally just go to UPS. All this stuff is already paid for. All they have to do is scan the labels and that's it. So it's not like a super long process. But so far, some of these orders are from Thursday. Today is Saturday, so Thursday to Saturday, and I think it's maybe like 15 orders, something like that. So one thing that, like I said, I'll start talking about, but I'm trying to figure out like the whole rollout of it all, is the ads. As far as the ads go, I'll probably check out what they're doing right now, but since I'm running extremely low on inventory, I'll probably like crank those down a lot until I have like my next drop, which is on the way. I would have been in the mode of rushing it if it were me doing it maybe 6 months ago or when I first started, but now I'm kind of in the space of just letting the time play itself out, because there's really no reason to rush. So, because even with yesterday of me finding that I could have like blanks and have them made, it's like the one thing with blanks, I don't know why, and I don't know if it's like any other people who have clothing brands, but I don't know, something about making clothing items from pre-made blanks, like, it's not as exciting for me. I don't know why. But I do know like eventually I should consider it. But at the same time, I kind of like doing the cut and sew process, because to me, when I make apparel or clothing or jewelry, it's not just what the item says or the design. Sometimes it's the actual entire piece. And I think that's easier to explain with clothing in particular, because for me, I prefer shape over anything. That's why most of my designs are pretty simple. But as far as like blanks, I just feel like either, I don't know why, I feel like you don't get to experience that same level of excitement, at least for me, for creativity, or if I just really need to get into like hand designing stuff. And also it comes down to finding the right blanks that fit the shape that you're looking for, which is difficult to do, because it's like some of those blanks that do fit the shapes and the look that you're looking for, they want so much for the blank, and it's like, I might as well just let my manufacturer produce the whole entire item with a print on top of it. So I don't know, it's kind of like with all of it right now, I'm just thinking like the approach to doing it. But I do like the convenience of being able to have stuff made same day locally. But yeah, I just got to really think about it, because I don't want my brand to become like some t-shirt brand or something like that. I think that's what it really is. So I sent over, I've been designing more and more and more in Procreate, and I sent over some really good designs for another drop. But again, that'll be cut and sewn, and it'll have to be because of what the items are. I still got more jewelry on the way, even though I have a ton of it right now that I haven't dropped because it'll go with my new releases. And then I need to make about 2 to 3 more designs and to sample it. And I feel like people don't talk about the sampling process either and how much that costs, because you do all these samples that after you add it all up, it's like, man, you could have bought a bulk. But at the same time, you don't want to buy a bulk that you haven't sampled. So it's kind of like a catch-22, but you know, it is what it is. So I got a reserve of cash that I set aside to reinvest into my next drops, but it's like I got so many ideas and so many things I want to try out, but right now still like limited on the amount that I can do it with. But I've been reinvesting into things that are working for the brand. So you know, I got more stuff on the way, and the jewelry is, like I said, is a plus, because even though I don't have any clothes, majority of these orders are all jewelry orders, and then I got 3 orders out of all of them that are clothing. So, but honestly, this might be wrapping up the video in a second. I got 2 hoodies and a pair of sweatpants that I need to pack up. But other than that, it's not really much here left for me to do, or really left for me to say in this vlog, other than if you're doing something on the days that you don't feel like doing it, that's probably like the best time to do it. And just stick in, stay consistent, and in the long run, you'll see those pay off. So at least that's been my motto. So, you know, give it a shot if you wanna see if you can grow a business or grow anything. Honestly, that's what it comes down to. But as always, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, and if you haven't already and you made it to the end of the video, make sure you hit that subscribe. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.